we're gonna need our calculators for this one, boys. This shit is just not adding up. Okay, so let me try to just give you a rundown of the events that have happened, and then I'll kind of talk about my thoughts or whatever. So basically, you might have already heard of this story. It was a big deal like a couple months ago. There was two separate stories, I guess. One of this Matthew Santoro guy. I put his picture on the screen. You probably know who that is. Like, I've never actually watched his videos, but I've seen his face all over YouTube. Like, I always see him, so I know who he is. I've just never actually watched his videos. I think he does like those interesting facts videos, that type of stuff. But this guy and this female, who I'll put her picture on the screen now, Nicole Arbour, they were dating apparently like, you know, 6 months ago or so, and it all came to an end when she apparently physically abused him. And on the 11th, which was 2 days ago, he uploaded a video, his abuse story, to YouTube, and you know, as you can see, it has 700,000 views, almost 100,000 likes. He's getting a lot of support for this video and stuff. Even back when it happened, it was a huge deal. People were talking about it, whatever. Also, this Nicole Arbour bitch, she gathered like a whole lot of hate because she made that video of dear fat people or whatever, where she basically just roasted them. I didn't actually get to watch the video, but I saw the response all over YouTube and all over social media, and the video's deleted, so I don't know, maybe I can go watch it now. But basically, it seems that she was pretty mean in the video, and everyone had a problem with she was getting destroyed. I think she's actually off YouTube now, I don't know. But anyways, so as I said, he uploaded a video 2 days ago with his story, and apparently the premise behind this was that the video was originally private, and he accidentally made it public. Now, what I don't understand about this is you can't really accidentally make a video public once it's private. All my videos are private, and whenever I'm ready to upload them, I make them public. There's quite a few buttons to click and quite a few steps to go through to make a video from private to public, and you have to confirm it. You literally have to click a thing that says save changes once you change it from private to public. So I'm not really sure how you accidentally make a video public like that. It seems pretty hard to do, but we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. So basically, in this video, he kind of describes their relationship and everything, and he gives advice to people who are being abused, all that sort of stuff. Go get help, you know, tell someone, all that sort of typical stuff you would expect. But he talks about one example in specific where he was physically abused, and that's what I want to talk about for a second. So he says, like, they were at her house and they were in an argument, and he was trying to leave, and she would not let him leave the house. Instead, she was apparently blocking the door, and when he tried to leave, she punched him in the face, and then later on, luckily, somehow, like through a miracle, he left the house, and you know, he finally escaped from this fucking dungeon of hers, I guess. And that's pretty much his story of how he was physically abused by her. Now, here's what I want to talk about, right? Mental abuse, yeah, okay, I can see that. Emotional abuse, yeah, okay, I can see that too. But physical abuse, I mean, let's think about this situation for a second. There's a huge difference between a male domestic abuse case and a female domestic abuse case. And the key, very important difference here is that pretty much all females cannot prevent getting abused by the male, but in the case of males, I would say pretty much all males can prevent getting abused by the female. That's the key component there. As a male making this video, and as a lot of you watching this will be males, I'm sure we can all agree that it's pretty difficult for a female to actually abuse you to the point where you have no power, to where you can't stop that from happening. I find that very hard to believe. Like, let me pull up Nicole Arbour's stats here, okay? Okay, she is 5'9", 143 pounds. Now, I guess that's kind of tall for a female, right? 5'9", 143. I guess she's bigger than a lot of females, but are you really telling me as a grown man that there was nothing you could do to stop that from happening? Come on, man. Let's be real for a second. Now, I'm not saying you gotta fucking beat her ass, because that's not a good idea either. You probably shouldn't even hit her, just because the way society works nowadays, it doesn't matter who started it, who's at fault. The moment a male does something to a female, that's it. You're done. It doesn't matter. Anything else that happened before that, or the context of the situation, does not fucking matter. You're done. So, as far as that aspect, yeah, it makes sense. Don't hit her back, because you're probably the one who's gonna get fucked over, because that's just the society we live in. But you could restrain her, stop her from hitting you. I'm pretty sure that you could stop her from hitting you. Now, if we look at this from a female point of view, the most recent example I could think of is Greg Hart. Lombardi, football player for the Cowboys. If you follow football at all, you probably know the whole thing, but basically, he was in the domestic abuse thing, but I'll put his picture on the screen now. Now, he's 6'4", 278 pounds. So, if he decided to abuse a female, she cannot stop him, okay? I probably couldn't even stop him, alright? And I'm a grown-ass man. You know what I'm saying? He's 6'4", 278, NFL athlete. No fucking 130-pound female stopping him, okay? That's the difference between domestic abuse for males and domestic abuse for females. Now, obviously, this is a fucking NFL athlete. Now, this Matthew Santoro dude, he ain't no fucking 6'4", 278 fucking football player, but he's still a grown-ass man. There's a reason that men aren't supposed to hit females. There's a fucking difference there. As much as people try to push for equality, this is probably the one issue people don't push for equality on because it's simply not equal. So, I really can't accept someone coming on YouTube and making a huge fucking fuss about how they were abused by this fucking 143-pound female. Like, let's be honest here for a second. If you wanted to stop her from abusing you, it was definitely well within your power to do so. You were not some helpless individual here. Now, not to let her off the hook, right? It's like I'm coming at this dude, but obviously what she did was wrong as well. Female or male, you can't just go around fucking hitting people. But I just feel like this dude's trying to come off as some helpless victim here when, if we're being quite honest, you could quite easily stop that from happening. That's what I want to get across here. And once you add that in with the fact that this video wasn't even supposed to be public, that he accidentally made it public, I mean, it seems quite obvious what it is. It's just an attention grab. You know, he's trying to stir up some drama. He's trying to gather some sympathy, get some views, cash the fuck out, and it's as simple as that. I mean, it seems pretty straightforward to me what's going on here, but let's not try to pretend it's the same thing when a female abuses a man compared to when a man abuses a female. There's a big difference there. I don't know, man. That's just my thoughts on it. It just seems like a huge cry for attention. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, especially before all the PC, feminist, triggered motherfuckers come up on this video getting mad as fuck. Anyway, subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.
You got a secret, like you victorious. I'm back on a Tuesday and fucking feels glorious. I'm on the backbeat, sipping in the backseat, listening to NSYNC. No, not Backstreet.